Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Sash Factor Facebook live chat series, your online feel good show. Today, it's going to rain men here on Sash Factor, and for the next few weeks and months, as our neighboring country, Malaysia, is about to launch its brand new edition in its search for its finest young men in its country. So for the next few weeks and months, we'll be interviewing some of its contestants of the annual search until its coronation night this coming November. And what better way to kick things off by interviewing the outgoing winners of Bachelor Malaysia competition. So here they are. First is Mr. Model Universe Malaysia 2019. He is working as a steward or flight attendant. He is Ron Lloyd. Hi Ron, how are you?
Hey, hi. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad I can hear you loud and clear all the way from where you're sitting at in your hometown. You're so telegenic. Yeah, for sure a lot of our followers will be so smitten by your looks. Next is Mr. National Universe Malaysia 2019. He's a half Filipino actually. Leo Dominic Manor. Hi Leo, welcome to Sash
Hi,
Factor.
Adam. How are you? It's glad to be here. How are you? Hi, Ron.
Yes,
Hi, Leo.
I'm good. I'm good.
Hi.
I'm good.
That's great.
Yeah,
You look great.
and yeah, you
Handsome.
too. No.
Enjoy.
Oh,
Guapo.
yeah. What's that?
Kuya. Guapo, guapo.
Guapo, yeah. No, you're more
Ah,
guapo than me. Yeah. And last but
thank you,
not the
thank you.
least, as your fellow Bachelor of Malaysia title holder, he is Mr. Continental International 2019, Malaysia 2019. Say hello to Uriel, you, and French. Hi,
Hello,
Uriel.
everyone.
Good evening
Hi,
over
Adam.
there. Hi.
Hi, Ron. Leo, hi, man.
Yeah.
Hi,
Thank you
hi,
so
hey,
much for
Uriel.
Hey, hi, man.
and
Miss you,
joining
man.
me and joining me on this interview is my fellow correspondent, actually photographer from of Sash Factor. He's debuting as a host on our live chat series because you guys are all special to him. So please welcome my
Yeah.
our Sash Factor photographer Alejandro Kaina or Andy. Hi
Woo!
Andy.
Alejandro talaga.
Hi,
Hello
Andy.
guys. Good evening.
Hi,
Hi.
Andy.
Salamat
How are you?
Patang.
Yes.
Salamat.
Salamat Patang.
Selamat matang.
Yeah.
Salamat
Ah,
Patang.
yeah, good evening.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
In Malay. Yeah.
In Malay, yeah, selamat patang.
How are you guys? How have you been?
All good, man.
I'm good, I'm good.
Everything is getting
Great,
better
great
so
here.
far.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, anyone can start. Yeah. Is everything back to normal in Malaysia right now?
Slowly getting there.
Yep,
Yeah.
Ron?
yep. Slowly getting there, and I think we're still fighting to flatten the curve of COVID-19. And I think around the world has been fighting it since March. And I think Malaysia has done quite a good job in it. And I believe we are in the right path. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a new cases, by the way, in
Wait,
Sarawak.
before we proceed,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Before we may before we proceed, can we give a shout out to our followers who are tuned in right now? The Miss Earth
Oh,
Australia National Director is tuned in right now. Hi, Mom Julieta. She's listening all the way from
hi, Mom Juliet.
Australia.
Hello,
Julieta.
Mom Juliet.
And
Hi, Mom Juliet.
yes, even Julian Luca, the hi Kuya Ron, hi,
Hello,
hello
Kuya
Kuya
Leo.
Leo.
Hello,
Yeah, I think he's
Julian.
Malaysian. Yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Actually, guys, you can I don't know if you guys are using your laptop, but you can check out their comments on our live chat right now.
I can see that.
Oh yeah.
And even RL De Leon, yeah, and even Sir
Cheering for
RL De
me.
Leon is also tuned in. RL is one of our respected pageant trainers here in the Philippines. So yeah, he trains both guys and girls for pageants.
Uh-huh.
Hi,
Yeah.
RL.
So guys, yeah, I hope you get to meet Sir RL. He just celebrated his birthday last week, so yeah,
Okay,
kind
yeah.
of greet
Happy
him.
birthday.
Happy belated
Happy
birthday.
belated
Eh?
birthday. Yeah, man.
Happy belated birthday.
Actually, Adam, we're live also
Yeah,
in,
I hope.
in Bachelor of Malaysia page. We are
Oh,
also live.
hi everyone out there. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. I
Wow.
hope we'll have a good conversation with these guys because I feel like they're really they really can converse, yeah, and carry a conversation, you know, with all those dashing looks. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Bylon is also watching. Thank you, Marlon, for tuning in. Yeah, I hope you'll be able you yourself throughout the rest of the interview. This is just going to be light and fun. It's just basically catching up with these guys as they win down their respective reign as the outgoing Bachelor of
Dominic.
Malaysia title holders. So yeah, so as I'm glad that everything is slowly going back to normal in Malaysia. That's why
Yeah, that's true.
Bachelor of Malaysia is kicking off with a brand new edition, as I've said earlier, this coming November. So, are you guys excited or are you sad that you'll be turning over your respective crowns
You're
Ron,
excited.
soon?
Excited.
Ron
It's
and
good.
Uriel,
It's good to
answer
see like new
this.
people come
Yeah,
up.
Uriel.
Anyone can start. Anyone can start.
Uriel and Ron, because I'm 2018.
Um,
No,
Oh,
I think
Ron.
it's
oh, I'm
Uriel,
sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Uriel.
I'm sorry. I stand
Yeah.
corrected. 2018, yeah.
Uriel. Uriel.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think it's
It's
good,
okay. It's
man.
okay.
After like a year, it's more like a year, like couple of uh months back. Like there were like memories. Every time you get all these memories about our pageant that happened last year around in June. So things got a little delayed. It was supposed to be like between April to June, the pageant, but then because of all these pandemic issues and stuff, it's been like postponed to November. But yeah, we're waiting to see the new group, and then, because I always like to meet new people and learn from everyone. So I think it's a good thing to be able to like just pass on our titles to and our responsibilities to the next group. Yeah.
Ron.
Yeah. I think for me, it has been a pleasure to join Bachelor of Malaysia, and I think it is a stepping stone whereby I could learn about myself, and I'm still waiting for from the country of in India because right now the government has not issued any advisory on our cultural events to go outside of Malaysia. So I'm still waiting for the response from the India organization. Yeah.
I'm glad that you've been enjoying yourselves even as you are about to turn over your respective crowns. So, uh, uh how was it like? How is it like as a BOM title holder? What are your fondest memories as the outgoing kings of Bachelor of Malaysia? Anyone can start.
Can start
Or
with Leo.
Leo, what was the most memorable memory you've had as
during
Bachelor of
the
Malaysia
Bachelor of Malaysia.
2018?
I mean, what is the memorable thing is I learned a lot about myself because before this I'm a bit shy person, and then when I joined this pageant, it teach me a lot to believe in myself because it's a great platform for all the youngster out there to outshine themselves and learn more about people and about how to become confidence in themselves. And throughout the journey I learned a lot how to build my body. It's a hard thing for me actually to and actually understand my body, because if you want to compete in the international you have to have a perfect package, like you have to have a knowledge, and also the diet. It actually have to be a strict diet. And I meet fans from Philippines and Malaysia. They are very supportive. Yeah.
Yeah, because guys, just as I've said earlier, Leo is half Filipino. His
Yeah.
grandmother is pure Filipina, right? So he understands
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little
Pure
bit of
Philippines.
Filipino words. By the way,
Yeah.
before we proceed again, can we give a shout out to Sir Bessie Besana, who's also tuned in right now? Bessie
So
Besana
Bessie,
is
Hi,
Hi,
Bessie.
Bessie.
is a sought after fashion designer here in the Philippines. He used to be a general manager of Mr. and Miss World Philippines back 2 years ago, and now he's tuned in. Yeah,
Ah.
so he says hi to you guys. He hopes to meet you someday. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
yes, yes.
He might
Yeah.
cross
Who
paths
knows?
with you there
Maybe
in
in November.
Manila.
Yeah, hopefully.
November.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah,
Bessie.
Yeah.
hopefully.
See you
Yeah,
soon.
Hopefully in November.
you better tell your national director to hook up with Bessie because
Yeah,
Bessie could really
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
provide
great designer.
additional glamour, glitter, and
Yeah.
additional uh star power and glamour to your
Mm.
pageant. Yeah, to your competition. Yeah. PM is the
Yeah.
key. Yeah. Yeah. So thank
Yeah.
you, Sir Bessie, for watching. Okay, going back to Uriel and Euron. What are your fondest memories of your pageant
Fondest
as a title holder?
memories.
So Ron, sorry, Ron.
All right.
The most memorable thing you've done as a title holder of Bachelor of Malaysia.
I think the most memorable thing that I remember from Bachelor of Malaysia is that um, a lot of people come through me, and then they were asking, how do you got that confidence? How do you juggle with your works? Like I have this schedule of works Monday and Friday, and in office, and then some days I'm in my flight schedule as well, and it's kind of hectic to juggle with my workout schedule. So right now I'm just preparing myself mentally and physically for the competition in India. It hasn't. I'm still waiting for the organizer to respond to us. Yeah.
Hi.
What
Yeah.
about
Fondest
Uriel?
memories. Uh, well, for me, first and foremost, it's going for the pageant together with my brother. So if you all know, like, yeah, this is my second pageant actually. I did one back in 2016 before Haikal scouted me out, and then I had some good reviews about Bachelor of Malaysia from a friend that was doing Miss Grand. So like 2 years after, and then spoke to them again, and then yeah, I actually joined this pageant with my brother. And besides my own brother, the best thing is the other brothers, you get to mix around there and get to know each other. I think the bond we have, that will be like the best thing I find in Bachelor of Malaysia.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear. Uh,
Uh,
what's that sound? For sure, those memories are incomparable to
yeah.
everything that you have right now. To everything that you have right now, to everything that you have experienced as a human being in this planet. Everything is just so great. It seems like everything is so great about Bachelors of Malaysia. By the way, there's a question here coming from Julian Luca Datugan. He has a question for Kuya Uriel.
Uriel.
Uriel. Kuya Uriel, will you consider representing your country at Mr. International 2021 or 2022?
Well, okay. I actually thought that the the international one I went last year after Bachelor of Malaysia, I went for the international one that was supposed to be held in Philippines. I've never been to Philippines. I was actually hoping to go to Philippines, but then last minute it got switched over back to Sabah. I did think that that would be my last pageant. I'm always open to something new, but also to me everything has its timing. So when the time comes, if everything falls in place, why not?
Yeah, who knows? Um,
Wow,
so
why
there's
not?
no, yeah. I'm curious to ask, who's the outgoing Mr. International Malaysia?
Sorry again. What do you mean in which?
Who's the Mr. International Malaysia in your batch?
No,
Mr.
is there?
I
Different
think none,
pageant,
none,
Adam.
None of us.
none. Yeah.
The different
Ah, none of
pageant.
us. Yeah, none of, yeah. Okay. There's also a question here for Kuya Ron. Ron, answer this. Mr. Global, it's not actually a question. Wait. Mr. Global is a perfect pageant for you, for sure. What are
Mr.
your thoughts about it? He thinks, Julian thinks you're a perfect fit for Mr. Global.
Well, thank you, but I think I have a long way to go for Mr. Global. I heard it is one of the prestigious pageants one of the prestigious pageant of Mel pageant. So thank you, by the way. I think I have to up my game for that.
I think
Yeah.
the reason why Julian says that is because you look boyish. You have this boyish charm,
Wow.
which really works well for Mr. Global. Yeah, I noticed that the winner
Do you
in
hear that?
crowd.
We're about
Yeah,
30.
yeah. Usually, yeah. I'm sure Andy will agree with me because we covered Mr. Global last year and we got an idea what the organization is looking for in a winner in terms of physical looks. I
Yeah.
think boyish charm, someone who has commercial appeal, boy next door. And I think, yeah, you might pass that requirement. Don't you agree, Andy?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Andy, do you have a question for them?
To me, Andy.
So, for Leo, are you still joining pageant? Another pageant?
Me, right now, I just focus on my career, and also I involved in pageant. But for me to join another pageant, I think National Universe would be my last. Uh,
Your last.
Maybe I don't know the future hold, but if there's a little fire in me, maybe I will join again
By the way, how old are you, Leo?
to challenge myself.
How old are you?
26 now.
How about
This
Ron?
year, 26.
26. And Ron, how old are you?
26 plus 4.
I feel you, Ron.
24. How about Uriel?
No, 26 plus 4.
26.
Ah,
Really?
Ah,
30, 30, 30. 26
Yeah,
plus 4,
me and Ron, we are the
30.
same.
Yeah,
Uriel?
real the
Yeah,
same.
me and Ron, we are the same. We are 30 this year.
Yep.
Oriel and Ron are
shield.
only eligible.
Yeah.
I think there's only one pageant that I can think of that both Ron and Uriel could still compete. But
Yeah, that's one of the
it's
reasons
not
I
enough.
don't.
What?
What pageant, Adam?
It's not, but it's not one of those titles that Bachelor of Malaysia is offering. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to
What
say
is
that.
that?
Yeah, Mr. Supranational.
For Supra.
Okay.
The age limit is,
Suba.
I think, 31 years old. I hope if Bessie is still tuned in, he could still mention or clarify. I think the age limit is until 31 years old.
Mm.
Uh, By the
Ron,
way,
Ron.
Hmm? What makes this interview so special is that Andy, our photographer here on Sash Factor, has been the official photographer of Bachelor of Malaysia for quite a few years
I think
now.
since
So
they start the
yeah.
Bachelor of
Yeah.
Malaysia, start shooting them.
So how was it like, guys? So how was it like working with Andy as a photographer?
Kuya, Kuya Andy is, a very friendly, easygoing guy. Yeah, still remember, right?
Yes.
Our party. Yeah,
Really nice and easy actually.
Is
It's like he cues you,
yeah,
he
yeah.
tells you how to go it, and then he knows your strong points,
Yeah,
Yep.
and so like yeah, it's really nice to work with
Thank
you.
we,
And
you.
we,
yeah, actually looking forward to more.
Yeah.
He's a good
Actually,
director.
I
is
asked
he?
hopefully I
for their
can meet
perfect photo.
Andy soon.
Yeah, soon, very soon. I hope this November, but
Yeah, yeah.
hard for us to travel.
Is
Because
Andy very
Bachelor of
strict?
Malaysia, uh,
He's a
somehow.
little,
Somehow.
pardon me, Adam.
Is Andy is Andy very strict when it
Well,
comes to work?
Nah, he was cool, man. He was chill.
there's a
I
short
mean,
time for us to work with
Yeah.
Andy. Yeah. So I think he's a bit light and easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light and easy.
We're just we're just like playing
Yep, yep, yep.
on the shoot. Yeah.
But I can, but I can sense the
What
strictness.
Playing, no stress.
I can sense the strictness in Andy.
A
I
bit
can
strict.
sense
Hmm. Weren't you guys intimidated by
Because
him
he what one?
a bit, a bit.
no,
a
A
I, no,
bit,
bit?
I was cool.
Because
I
he
found
was,
I found it easy.
a bit.
yeah,
I
Uriel.
Andy,
think
do you have a question?
before we start, ano they asked what their perfect pose. They asked for the perfect pose for them.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
They
So,
asking for
Andy,
advice.
How was it like working with them? Are they very professional in such a way that they know their angles right away? So they're very quick to get their angles and move to the next shoot or next thing that they have to do
Yeah,
during the competition.
very easy for me to shoot them because they follow my instructions. Actually, they ask if their posts are good or perfect for the shoot. Sorry.
Hmm. For the guys, I want to
Thank you,
ask:
thank you.
is it would it be more comfortable for you if you know the photographer that you are working with? Does it help ease your tension, the pressure, the anxiety when it comes to arriving in a photo shoot, especially if it's a sexy one?
For
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
it would be comfortable to talk to
It's
and converse with someone I knew. But I'm open to possibility.
Open for sexy shoot. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Andy, do you have a question in mind?
yeah.
Andy. Okay. So, I can ask. I wa- I had a
no,
question in mind, but I totally forgot. But I want to ask I want to ask you how did you discover Bachelor of Malaysia? Is it something that you've always wanted to join, or how were you recruited? How were you discovered for Bachelor of Malaysia? Anyone can start.
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Maybe
So
you.
Okay.
the first
Uriel.
time I heard about Bachelor of Malaysia was back in 2017, right after I finished. I was doing a different pageant, where it took like a couple of months, where we started like in November 2016, and then we finished in April 2017. That was a different pageant then. So right after I finished that pageant, uh, one of the admins in the Bachelor of Malaysia Instagram group, they actually contacted me, I just finished that pageant, and that time that pageant took like a pretty long time, so I wasn't really keen on joining a pageant at that point of time. But after like 2 years, about a year plus, then I met this friend of mine. So we both do sports. We were both in the karate team in our respective states. And also, she also doing pageant the same time I did the pageant. She actually won Miss Grand Malaysia that year, 2017. And when she came back, she spoke to me about Bachelor of Malaysia. And yeah, 2018, I actually felt like, all right, maybe just try one more, right? So signed up, and yeah, 2019 last year I went into it. Yeah, that's how I got into it.
Mm.
Well, for me, I've known BOM, which was Malaysia, since the first year on. And some of the people in Bachelor of Malaysia were urging me to join, but I'm not ready yet. I'm I'm planning to join all the cultural event in Sarawak at the time. I was joining some cultural pageant for our own culture, ethnicity, and I won several. And after I got my confidence, then me myself were bravely sending my resume to Bachelor of Malaysia, and I asked them, can I join this year, 2018? Then I come for the casting, and I got in. So there was a competition in our state, which is Sarawak, and I won in Sarawak, and proceed to the Bachelor of Malaysia for the country, for the national Bachelor of Malaysia competition. So I stick to my aesthetic, which is cultural, and I bring my ethnicity throughout the competition.
Vio.
When I know the Bachelor of Malaysia is before it started. I mean, Ezri got approached me, Haikal Ezri. He told me that he want to do pageant, which is the Bachelor of Malaysia, and then he tried to approach me during my local pageant, which is the Mr. Sabah Ambassador, and he tried to convince me to join the pageant in 2017, which is the first season. But I always, give another reason to not to join because I think I'm not ready at that time. And when Haikal, the founder of the BOM said, you can join this. He put that confidence and believe in me. And after 2 years, I think in 2018, and I said, why not? I should give a try, to challenge myself, to
Mm.
improve myself. Yeah. So he said it's a good platform for you to, to expose yourself outside. So thankful to Bachelor of Malaysia until now. It was a established brain.
They,
Wow, you all had great backstories before going to Bachelor of Malaysia. But to be more specific, what is it about Bachelor of Malaysia that really attracted you the most to join? Because let's face it, men like you, good-looking men like you, are not just also the good-looking, but in general, men are not supposed to be thinking or doing these types of endeavors. Usually, you guys are always all about working, working, working. Providing for your family. Leo could be doing. Could always could Leo could focus or concentrate on his being a flight attendant for a certain
Yeah.
airline company. So is Ron, while Uriel here could really focus on his being a martial arts instructor. So do you consider, what is it about Bachelor of Malaysia that made you stop doing everything that you're doing and go join the competition?
Well,
Anyone can start.
all right.
okay, I feel that time approached by Haikal, and then I had a little talk with my friend, and she gave me confidence about the organization. So I think what really pulled me into it, I mean, of course, we all know that there's always something to learn from anything we put ourselves into. So that was one of the first things that the management at a point of time even already gave me the confidence that this one is different compared to the previous pageant or most of the pageants I usually hear about back locally in Malaysia. So like I felt comfortable to join this. Yeah, and also mainly to me it's always about a next stepping stone to be able to grow ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great answer. Or yeah, what about you, Ron?
Or for me, I believe that my family do encourage me to join since since my cultural pageant, and then because there's lack of somebody who are able to show our culture and ethnicity to the world. Because do you know Iban people? You ever heard of it? So
No.
so yeah, exactly. I am one part of the indigenous people in Sarawak.
I see.
I'm trying indigenous people in Sarawak. So I'm a pure blood. So it's not like Harry Potter pure blood, but I am pure Iban, indigenous people in Sarawak. So I'm trying to show that culture to other part of the country. So that's my aesthetic.
How
Okay.
about you, Leo?
What about you, Leo?
So for me, I think it is really, a platform for the youngster like me last time to again challenge myself because it's international level and it's hard to get this opportunity. So that time I was working as a full-time flight steward and also a part-time student. I taking degree in safety and health management in degree bachelor. So what the most important thing is I got a support from my family and also my friend. So they are the one who pushed me to get through this challenge. And I think the most important thing is time management and also the willpower that you have to, challenge yourself throughout life and keep
Were
improving yourself and grow up.
weren't you
Yeah.
scared? Weren't you nervous or scared that one of the requirements of joining Mr. Malaysia is, going on stage with your with underwear, with nothing but underwear only? So, was it something that you had no difficulty adjusting with,
I
or
think
is it something that you have been comfortable doing?
well for me it
Bef-
Leo.
yeah, Ron.
Okay, okay. Well, for me, I've been while wearing underwear in front of public is not normal for me. But if I'm at home with my family, I am very comfortable with that. Yeah, yeah. So for publicly, it's kind of eye opener. Let me be more confidence of my body. Yeah,
Hmm. It's all about confidence of the body.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Because
about you, Lee?
before we joined the pageant, our manager already told us earlier that there's gonna be, a swim trunk, and then you have to show your body to public. But and that time he said you have to prepare yourself in terms of, you have to work out harder each day. So I think that's the things we have to work out our body and take care of ourselves, because if you are healthy from the mind and body, you can, take up all the challenge because you already confident in your body.
Yeah, confidence as well, Leo.
Yeah.
Uriel.
Yeah, me personally, I don't really go around with my underwear. Even back in hostel days, I've always been a more covered person. I mean, I don't know, I just feel there's a time for it, and there's a time. Most of the time, I don't think it's for it. except it's something more personal to me. Uh, but yeah, we all know that in pageant we do need to be comfortable, and we definitely have to go through that swimwear thingy, where we gotta go in swim trunks and show people ourselves. So yeah, that was a challenge. But after a lot of self talks and like speaking around with my brother and friends around, uh, end of the day it's just, I mean, as long as we understand what they are looking for in it and build our confidence ourselves, and then just yeah, go out and show it, man.
Yeah,
Adam,
one.
Adam,
Sure.
did you know that Uriel and his brother compete in in Bachelor of Malaysia
Which year was that?
last year?
Sure, sure. On his
Last
Last
second
year,
year.
try. Oh, so did they both win?
I think
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they, they
My
both
brother,
win.
yeah. We were,
They
we
have
were all in the
they have
racings,
fight.
yeah. Yeah,
So
those
how was
actually
it
got,
like
yeah.
competing? So how was it like competing against your brother? Did someone
It wasn't really
should
like
have
a,
some
yeah, it didn't really feel like a competition. You see, me and my brother, we do sports. So and the sports we do is literally I mean, we do karate,
contact
which means literally I punch you, you
contact
punch me.
sports?
I mean, yeah, that one will really be competition. If let's say we were to fight the same category, that would be literally competing, because I gotta punch you, you gotta punch me, we gotta see who's better skilled, right? But in pageant, it wasn't more like competition to me. It's more like a challenge, where you see everyone has their own strength. I think it's good if we can pick up all their strengths, and also, of course, build our weakness from there, and believe that you yourself have your own strength, and that's how you actually build yourself to become better. So my brother has always been the outgoing person, uh, since a kid. He's been the crazy little brother I had, right? I've always been more quiet, to
Laid
myself
back,
kind of person.
chill.
Yeah. So pageant actually helped me be able to speak out more. Like those days, honestly speaking, if let's say I was offered to do this live interview, if I was in my kind of mentality 2 years back, I probably would like, oh no no no, I don't want to do it. I can't speak. But now I'm so much more comfortable, thanks to Bachelor of Malaysia and thanks to learning from my brother and everyone around the pageant. Yeah, so that's one of the best things, that putting myself into this thing, what I picked up from it. Yeah.
Listening at all your answers, it feels like Bachelor of Malaysia is such a good experience
Yes, it
for
Yeah,
does.
those
definitely.
guys
Yes.
who are
Really.
joined. Uriel is learning so has been learning so much from it. I'm sure Ron and Leo are feeling the same way. Um
Yeah.
so how is it what is it how is Bachelor of Malaysia impacting or changing your life right now? Does it make you more mature? Did it help you grow as a person? Did it help you become more uh, confident in public speak skills, or dealing with all types of people to all people from all walks of life?
Did you get
Well,
more girls?
Anyone can start.
well, I believe that I can use whatever I learned from Bachelor
Uh,
of Malaysia in my work. Well, I focus more on my work right now. Some are asking me why did did I not post anything in my social media for these past few months? um, it is because I'm still uh, trying and trying to improve myself in whatever I can. Like during this movement control order, whereby in this pandemic called COVID pandemic, I do read a lot of books. I do take care of myself more, and Bachelor of Malaysia taught me to be more careful of what I say and how I act in public.
Ah, I'm sure you. It
yeah.
seems like Bachelor of Malaysia has a lot of good mentors for you to say a lot of those good things about them. Yeah, yeah, you're really having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a title holder. What about you, Leo? During your time, how did it change your
So
life?
during my time, yeah, it's really changed me, from a shy person to a confident person because it's really enhanced my confidence that time, and also I get to express myself more, and also as an individual, sometimes when I join this pageant, it's give me the opportunity to work with another like brand a lot of doing photo shoot, a lot of job opportunity
Opportunities.
after I joined this pageant. Yeah, opportunity, job opportunity to become a models. Sometimes like we learn about how to take care of ourselves because we have to always look good in front of the public, right? And you know, I think it's a good memory.
Wow. What about you, Uriel?
Yeah, well, me being what I feel, me definitely make me a better person. Definitely help me out in my life, in especially in terms of speaking. That's one thing. And then another thing is, yeah, one of the reasons why I was not a speaking person, someone who mixes around, was also because I really find it hard to mix around with people. So I would say that is the biggest challenge, and I'm learning. I feel better right now because those days I would still avoid that. But nowadays I'm like, nah, it's okay. Just go and mix around, and then you of course, sometimes you still get certain people you find it hard to mingle with, but as long as we practice, everything only gets better. So I think everything just we just need more practice of whatever we want to do ourselves in. Yeah.
By the way, Julian has also is asking Uriel, both Kuya Uriel and Kuya Ron, to please reconsider to give it one more shot to compete internationally again, because he believes and everyone believes that you both can be a great international title holder. What can you say about that? A lot of people are still having faith in you that you could still give it one more try.
Yeah, appreciate that so much. I mean, these are the kind of fire, the oil. I mean, we got to keep ourselves burning. These are the kind of people that helps us keep burning better. So to me, end of the day is, as we, I mean, I'm sure Ron pretty much feel the same. I'm actually, what I feel personally, what I feel at my age, I am considered behind in terms of if you take a race among the people your age. But of course, another thing about me is I don't really give a damn about that thing because I believe everyone has a different journey. Like I did so many things later than other people, but I think it happened at the right time. So whether I would want to join another international pageant, if opportunity comes, if the timing is right, and I don't have so much responsibilities on my shoulders. Because at the end of the day, of course, family first, and whatever you can do. If at a point of time it's the burden is not so heavy, timing is nice, I would definitely try it out, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're still open. Yeah. So one more try before you get married or get yourself hitched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that, did your fame in Bachelor of Malaysia help you more popular, or did it help you more popular in terms of girls looking or chasing after you guys, or having so many admirers ever since you broke out in Bachelor of Malaysia?
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
topic?
definitely.
Are there a lot of girls throwing themselves at you? Because Leo, Leo, how are you?
Leo,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So because Ron,
Yeah, you both work in the airline industry. So are there a lot of
yeah,
female passengers recognizing you and taking pictures or selfies?
me and Leo are working in the same alliance. So I think there's not much change, just that we get a lot of spotlight, I think, on us to be doing good,
Yeah.
become a public role model. Yeah, and we get invitation as well for a lot of events. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, what about Leo and Uriel?
What's
Yeah,
the
go ahead,
question?
bro.
Are you getting a lot of girl
What?
admirers from the opposite sex, or anyone in
Yeah,
general?
some.
Yeah, I think generally you can just yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Generally, I can say a lot DM me, but sometimes I'm not that much checking on my Instagram notification because I was busy with lives. But if I got time, I will surely reply them. But it's
Oh.
much, yeah. But sometimes it's a job opportunity, like they wanna shoot me, or you know, they I think that's the friend who support me throughout the journey. So without them, uh, we're not going to go far, you know.
I'm.
But I really thankful to them.
Mhm. Uriel.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, right? I'm sure everyone that gets the same thing. Like, you get loads of people asking to get to know you and stuff. To me, of course, I will try to filter out. I mean, we can't possibly like entertain everybody. So, depending on whatever, like Leo was saying, opportunities, yeah, sometimes they call you over for shoots and stuff. And whatever that builds yourself, to me, end of the day, whatever that builds yourself, whether it's in terms of your career, in terms of building your profile, yeah. So that's what I'll decide whether to entertain or not. Yeah.
What has been the most outrageous thing a fan has done to you?
Wow.
For sure, you guys are very popular there in Malaysia. For sure, there were some people who tried to get your attention because probably they like you so much. So, what have you encountered those things? Like, there something outrageous that they did that is sticking to your head right now because it amused you? It made you feel flattered for a change.
Ron.
There's one lady, uh, very charming. She did drawings of my face and she shared it on Instagram. That's one. And then one lady as well quite surprised me with her admitting that she likes me and how like
Ah,
her boyfriend. So I was like, I'm at work that time, so it's kind of funny in a way that uh, I never met her in person. So so I was like replying her back in a kind way. So that I said, "Oh, I'm not um, how to say, I'm not ready yet for any commitment of any relationship because one I did, uh, I will go straight into marriage. Yeah. In a serious
mm,
relationship. That's it.
Leo.
Oh, well, for me, my experience, I think I got one time encounter with, you know, like fake account, a lot of fake account. They send a picture of me, topless, and then they said they wanna uh, live chat with me, and do some stuff, and then I professionally just ignore them, and I said I'm not that type of person. I have to respect myself and also my family. So he keep like texting everything, DM me in Instagram, and lastly, what I choose to do is I just block the toxic person like that.
Okay. There's a follow-up question here, Leo,
Yeah.
coming from Kelby Shahiran. He asks, which moment you cannot forget the most during BOM 2018?
Which? Oh, Hilmi. Hilmi Siran is my batchmate during the
Oh,
Bachelor
he'll
of
be. I
Malaysia.
did.
Oh, hi,
Yeah,
hi.
Hilmi. Yeah. You know him,
Sorry,
right?
sorry.
Hi,
Yeah.
Hilmi.
That's why it sounds familiar.
I think which moment I cannot forget is that during Bachelor of Malaysia, during that time we do a pageant week like 1 week. So during that time, uh, I meet a lot of people around Malaysia, from East the Peninsula, and one thing I cannot forget is that how we connect each other as a brother, and then they really live myself during that time. That's the beautiful moment for me. The friendship, you know, that we had.
Yeah.
Okay.
You discovered lifelong friends in
Actually,
the
Right.
pageant, in the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, you were saying
ano,
something.
Kumar.
Hi, Andy.
Kumar.
Yeah.
Kumar is their batch. Ron
Yeah, he
and
was out our
Uriel.
batch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Ah,
He's a
their fellow
doctor.
contestant. Ah, oh,
He's a
hi. Hi. Good evening over there,
Dr.
Mr.
Kumar.
Kumaresh.
And
Yeah.
also our friend surgeon is watching.
Okay. So what
Surgeon.
about it's your turn, Uriel? Has there been any outrageous thing a fan or
Outrageous.
anyone has done to you during your reign so far? Any naughty experience? No, just kidding.
Indecent
Oh,
proposal.
Yeah, indecent proposals, Ron, Leo. Oh yeah, Leo already told something. Yeah.
I think yeah,
Uriel.
I do get that. I just if it's all just friends, I'm cool with that. But then of course, if it becomes something that seems too fanatic like, or something that is going down the line where it's not gonna be good for myself, then I'm just gonna ignore it. Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
that's
Good,
yeah.
good, good. There's a question here. I don't know. Steve Bradley is asking, is the food I don't know, said that during I don't know. During the
Said,
pageant week.
That is delicious.
Oh,
Yeah, what's that?
uh,
I didn't understand.
yeah. But the
Set up
thing
is
is,
delicious.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
Sedap.
question. How do you guys control yourselves from
yeah. That's the
eating too
thing.
much during pageant week? Because I'm sure the organizers of Bachelor of Malaysia is serving you good food.
Yep.
Or is it something that
Uh,
you need to do to eat a lot so that you'll have more energy?
Actually,
I
they're
think
not
he's
eating.
smart, man.
Uriel, do we eat a lot, Uriel? We do, we
Yeah,
do, right? We
Uriel.
do.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, eating the right thing, man. Whatever you know that's bad for yourself, keep it away. Especially pageant week, you got to make sure that you are on top form, mental, body, and whatever. And of course, body is one of the most important. In like you were asking earlier, you were saying we got to do a swimming trunk runway. So of course, if you know whatever that you're eating is going to affect your performance in terms of that, that's how it works. We got to cut it off. I mean, even because the good thing about this is like similar to when I go for competition, I got to cut weight sometimes. Like my normal weight is 70. I fight under 65 kilograms, so I got to lose weight. So it's a mental thing, but also something that you train yourself to do because you know that you got a competition, you got a responsibility to do. So end of the day, it's just seeing your responsibility and working based on it. Yeah. So food
yeah,
is good.
okay.
Food is always good. I love food. Yeah. It's just
Yeah,
pageant week.
everyone loves
Yeah.
food. Yeah, yeah, I get your feeling. You have to control your appetite. You have to
Yeah.
stay away from food
True.
temptations so as just not to ruin your yeah, to not to ruin your physique. Yeah, last few questions. We're almost done. It's almost 1 hour. So speaking of everything that you've mentioned about your preparation, how your strategy in preparing for Bachelor of Malaysia competition, what do you think are the guys currently in this year's batch thinking right now? Like today is still July. The pageant is still this coming November, 2 months away from 3 months away from now. So, what do you think these guys are thinking right now, considering that there is a pandemic, everything we are being limited in terms of movement, mobility, resources. So, do you think it's doubly challenging for them in terms of their candidacies right now in Bachelor of Malaysia? What do you think is going through their head, given that you all went through the same experience 2 years ago for Leo and a year ago for you both?
I think I think that what goes through to their mind is that how are they going to travel to Sabah for competition, and one of the challenge because we are still waiting for the SOPs, the standard operation procedure of how does the candidate go through this competition and how many packs in one hall could hold the pageant competition. So we are still waiting for the government to issue us any new regulation.
Guidelines.
Yep, green lights for doing any
Yeah,
event
guideline.
big as Bachelor of Malaysia. So what goes through their mind right now, I think they they are ready physically, most of them, what I can see online.
Okay, yeah. What about you, Leo?
But for me, I think what the challenge they gonna face is that how one they want it this during before this competition because it take like 3 months. You know, they been locked down, and then I think before that lockdown, they dedication to because the gym will be closed. So are
Yeah.
they going to like yeah the gym is
How are
gonna
they
be
going to
closed.
the
So
gym?
yeah, how they I'm
How
thinking
do
that
they
how
have
they
to
are
keep
going to
themselves fit?
gym like to
Mm,
fit. Yeah, that's true because you tend to eat a lot and
more.
not dying during diet during the lockdown, and hopefully they are fine now because the gym already open and they can start everything like normal but with some procedure to follows, and hopefully they are still on fire because I can see some of them like out of shape maybe, but I believe that they can do it. Yeah. Because it still have a time period, to improve everything like your knowledge, your confidence, your dedication. So I think they are really ready already.
Okay. Uriel,
Yeah. Well, what do I think is in their mind? Well, 50-50. Not sure. I mean,
improvise.
it's yeah, improvise, adapt. Yeah, that's always how we gotta do, right? I mean, keep yourself prepared always all the time, and then when the time comes, when all falls in place, I think I believe in that. Yeah, just go out and just show them what you're made of, man. Yeah, just hope that they are just mentally prepared that way.
Yeah. I have a follow-up question, but your fellow candidate Hilmi has a question here. This is question for all of you guys. What are the most important things to improve before competing in an international pageant, since this is my second time to join Bachelor of Malaysia? Wish me luck. Cannot wait to meet Andy Kaina.
Okay. That's the most important things
Well,
to
all the
do to
best. Yeah,
get engaged.
Based from your experiences, what could you advise your fellow candidate Hilmi, who is on his second try in competing for Bachelor of Malaysia?
Well, from my experience,
I mean,
body is everything. You have to prepare your body full blast because my time I didn't have time to prepare. So I'm kind of like the underdog of body there. They have a lot of great body there. all of the top six have good body composition. So I believe that this new batch have all have great body.
Yeah,
So
great.
yeah, great body.
So when you say great bodies, do they have to be ripped as hell? Like have those washboard abs, broad shoulders, uh, pecs? Yeah, they have to be
Mm,
well chiseled.
But for
it's a point. It's a point there. I think there's the point there. There's how to say it, the attractiveness in the body composition. If you have broad chest and abs, it absolutely give a bonus to them.
But how can they do that? Are the gyms already open there? Oh yeah, you said you've been yeah.
yeah,
Right now, it
already.
is yeah, already opening.
But a lot of but are a lot of people coming in the gyms right now, or are they also scared to go because so many people are also coming inside the gym?
Based on what I've seen, the gyms now work based on appointments.
Ah,
They still restrict
appointment.
yeah, they still restrict the amount of
Uh,
people that goes inside. Yeah, so based on appointments. But I don't think the gym is an issue to maintain your body. End of the day, it's just finding whatever methods or whatever ways you can find to just maintain your body. Like I'm sure during the MCO, everybody was eating. I was eating crazy. Uh, but for someone like me, I'm usually maintaining my weight on the lean side. I managed to gain a few kilos, but it was mostly like whatever weight workouts I do back at home. So yeah, to me, most important, build themselves the best they can to prepare themselves. Build themselves the best they can in terms of body one, your mental, your knowledge. Go there and don't compare yourself to other people. I think that's what the problem always is, comparing yourself to other people. I think you gotta see it in a way where you look at your strength, you look at everybody else's strength, but don't compare the strength. Bring your best out and learn from everyone. I think then it makes you it makes everyone better. When the competition gets better, everything gets better.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, so all the best to
What,
true.
them. And
Leo? What about you?
All the best.
All of that.
So for me, what you have to carry during the international, I mean during the competition, is that you have the never give up attitudes. That's the most important. You just challenge yourself every day and build your body, take care of yourself. Just be confident out there. Learn as much as you can. You have to be a self-belief and also have some knowledge because there's gonna be a lot of Q&A, and then you have to meet a lot of people and then answer, and question and answer is important also, and your dedication during that time, during the pageant week, and also your willpower that you have to carry always. So at the same time, don't forget to enjoy yourself, make new friends, and
Yeah.
it happens,
damn good
and
point there.
stay
Yeah.
safe during this
Next,
time. Yeah,
Yeah. Last few questions before we
yeah.
wrap this up.
For
Andy, do you
Ron,
have a question in mind?
no, Ron to answer that.
Ron already has. Okay. Ron has already answered, right? He was the first one to answer. Yeah. Do you have a question? And do you have
No,
another
no.
question?
In addition, you should love your photographer and videographer so that you have a good
yes,
photos
yes,
and videos.
good advice. Good advice.
Oh, is that true? Yeah. Yeah. The way.
Am I
Good advice.
right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, because they are the
Speaking
one who
of.
will post their good pictures and videos.
Yep.
Okay. In relation to Andy's question, yeah, I was about to ask that kind of question to my. So yeah, last few questions. Yeah, we know that Bachelor of Malaysia is all about looking for the fine, good-looking gentleman in your country to represent your country in these international pageants. For you, do you think that good looks is really important for you to snag a title in in Bachelor of Malaysia, or is it also about attitude? What comes first? Is it always about the looks and then the attitude, Or should it be the other way around? Or should it only be attitude? Is looks or being handsome really a prerequisite or a requirement in winning a competition like Bachelor of Malaysia?
It's a pageant, so definitely the looks will come in play. But to me, of course, you want to bring it together. Yeah, you can't have any one of it above the other. You got to
Package,
bring it
package.
together.
Package,
Yeah,
total package.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
me, well,
Package, yeah, total package.
for me, it's like you are going for a job interview. That's for
Mm.
me. For a job interview, well, this is a Bachelor of Malaysia. Of course, good looks is a point, is a bonus. But if you have all the attitudes, the good attitudes, how know how to greet people, it's like our job, Leo. It's like how do you greet people around you, and then makes you a real man. Yeah.
Mm. Great point. Great point. Yeah.
Yeah,
So is it
yeah.
also is it also advisable or does it help if you are good? If you have good interview skills or good communication skills, or could it only just be looks? And
It does help. It does help. If you know how to ask an interview, then Bachelor of Malaysia will be one of the great stepping stone to go international, because you need to converse with a lot of people from different background around the world.
yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. What about you? Do you agree? Both? Do you agree, Uriel and Leo?
Yeah, yeah, true. It,
Yeah,
it's definitely
agree. Yeah,
something
very
that you
agree.
need. Yeah.
Support. Yeah.
Okay. Andy, do you have a question? Because we'll wrap this up in a few minutes.
Do you have any? I mean, you meet the other contestant already. I mean, the 2020 contestant of Bachelor of Malaysia. Have you met them?
Not yet. Not yet. Just
Not
picture.
yet.
Just a
Oh,
picture.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
do
I
you
just
have,
picture
managed.
and the social media things. Yeah. Never
I
meet
find
them
on this
like
side. Yeah.
personally in front. Maybe in November after everything is good, going back to normal, we got the chance to meet them.
Mhm. Okay. Can you guys
Yeah.
last two questions? Can you guys give a message to all your fans and supporters who have rallied, cheered, and followed your journey here in Bachelor of Malaysia, or even to the organizers of Bachelor of Malaysia? Do you have a message for them?
Yeah.
Leo?
I just want to big thanks to the Bachelor of Malaysia founder, which is Esri, and also my manager Gio Allen, who helped me a lot throughout my journey. I'm very thankful to them because believe in me, and also my parents. They're very supportive. My friends, my colleague, and to the fans out there, I'm very thank you so much because your support is unbelievable. Until now, you guys keep me strong. So thank you. I love you guys. Stay safe.
Well, for me, there's nothing I can say because I really love you guys to support me from the start till the end. And it's not even the end yet, it's still the beginning and preparation to the international. So I would like to thank our organizer last time, Esri, and right now Gio, always helping me and my family, my friends, my colleagues, always supporting me and have my back when there's a hard time, and always encouraging me in a love, fine way. Thank you.
Well, just make it simple, man. Yeah, just thank you so much. Really appreciate the support and how sometimes how y'all try to speak to us and all. Thank you so much because without y'all, we won't be able to like keep ourselves on top here to help everybody around us. So yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. By the way, okay.
Thank you.
Last question is are you guys single or taken already? For
Single in
all
2 weeks.
for,
Or
taken,
Ron?
taken, taken. I'm taken.
Leo taken.
Leo is taken.
I'm taken.
yeah.
Uriel?
Yeah, I am.
Oriel. Oriel is also taken.
Yeah, kind of sick someone right now. Yeah.
Guys, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry for everyone watching.
uh,
No hope anymore. Okay, Joyan is sending you a message. We love your fight to Kuya. Oh yeah, to Heal Me. Okay, Heal Me if you're watching. Hi Kuya Heal Me. We love your fighting spirit and perseverance. Thanks for never giving up on your dreams. Po. Hopefully you will get the title on November. Good luck to your quest, Kuya Heal Me. May the stars align for you this year. Yeah, good luck, Heal Me. And for
all the
yeah, good
best. All the
luck.
best. Good
Just
luck.
All the guys.
prepare
Yeah,
the
all the
best
best, man, to
way.
all the new batch.
Prepare, just develop
Oh,
more than going to the gym, more than preparing your body physically for the upcoming competition. You also have to develop your mental fortitude, just like what Uriel said. Develop your develop to have that kind of mindset, that winning mindset, that you can win the title despite the odds, despite the pandemic, despite the limitations that you are facing right now. It's very tough, but once you overcome it, you will be able to reap a lot of things later on. On that note, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure
All right.
talking to you,
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
thank
checking
you.
up with you
Venus.
guys.
Good to
Thank you
see
so
y'all.
much. Yeah,
Good to
thank
see
you
y'all,
so
man.
much
Thank you
for
so much.
for sharing your time and effort with Andy and I in doing this interview. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it, and hopefully, let's all pray that this whole pandemic will end so soon, so that Andy could
And
fly
Hopefully,
Adam.
and
yeah.
probably
Also
me
Adam.
Yeah.
or probably Sir
Yeah.
Bessia, if your organizers will allow him to dress you up there. Yeah, to go there, and to go there and for that pageant to finally happen this coming November. Yeah, let's all pray that everything will really
Okay.
slowly go back
Back to normal.
to
Yes.
normal, or to at least to a better situation when October or November arrives. All right, thank you so much, guys, for this
You
for
guys.
watching.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Okay.
Thank you,
thank you.
Thank you.
man.
Thank
Special
you.
Thank you. Take care.
special shout out to Sir Dian Gonzalez of Fox Undergarment for also watching. Hi, sir. Thank you for watching.
And
Thank you
also
guys
thank
so
you, Theo.
much.
Theo.
Thank you,
Have a
sir.
great enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and hydrated. It has been a pleasure learning so much from you. All right, guys, take care. God bless you guys.
Thank
Thank
Okay.
you,
you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Uriel,
All right.
God.
Rio.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bachelor of Malaysia, for making this possible. Andy, thank